A struggling economy, rising inflation, and now the Iranian currency is losing value fast. The devaluation of the rial has caused the cost of living to rise and left the government and the central bank grasping for ideas about how to ease the financial pain.
We can't deny the role of sanctions while our economy is shrinking. We're trying to create economic stability and prevent negative factors affecting our economy. Sanctions undoubtedly have their impact. One of the ways to supply hard currency is to buy it from exporters who bring their earnings into the country. We buy hard currency from them based on the central bank's instructions.
But the government is blaming exporters for keeping their money overseas.
With the currency losing value, some exporters prefer to keep their dollars abroad or in hard cash. The government wants them to bring those dollars back to Iran and use Iranian banks to exchange them. But the exchange rate offered by the banks is less than what they can get on the free market. The government's offering 190,000 rials to the dollar, whereas exporters can get around 220,000 rials elsewhere. It's that lack of access to foreign currency that's one of the factors driving the devaluation of the rial.
The government has put increased pressure on exporters, suspending export licenses unless they bank their US dollars in Iran.
Some exporters don't return dollars into the country because if they sell it in the free market, they'll earn more. Everybody naturally seeks his own interests. Government income sources have been restricted drastically, and oil income, which is the main source of revenue, has been reduced over the past few years. And exports declined under the pressure of sanctions.
Economists also think that years of government mismanagement is a major factor for the current crisis.
With the government's inability to find new financial sources, when oil revenues dropped, they again raised exchange rates in order to fill their budget gaps. That is the reason for the current turmoil.
Government leaders say they're confident the rial will claw back any losses, but with unfavorable exchange rates offered by the central bank, there's little incentive for businesses to use the banking system to sell their dollars, raising the prospect of the rial sinking ever further. Baig, Al Jazeera, Tehran.